Hi everyone, I'm Doris from Susan's family. Today I'm bringing you the Sue cardigan from Chinese Aesthetics series. It's made of the back body, left and right front bodies, sleeves, joining together pieces, adding the border and decorations. Here, left and right are based on how you actually wear it. First, let's crochet the front and back bodies and sleeves separately. Once completed, attach the corresponding areas. Then crochet the border. Finally, make and attach the decorations. This cardigan comes in multiple sizes. The making method is the same, only the stitch count and row count are slightly different. I will demonstrate and explain using the large size as an example. Any differences for other sizes will be explained separately. Let's start with the back body. It is divided into the body, the chest section and shoulder parts, making 3 parts in total. First, crochet the left and right shoulder parts separately and join them. Then crochet the chest section along the shoulder parts. After that is done, crochet the body. Let's start with the shoulder parts. Here, you need to start chains on both the left and right sides separately. Then join them. Several crochet stitches will be applicated, and they are all marked in the chart, so I won't give examples here. I'll demonstrate with an example here. Now, please watch me demonstrate the specific crochet method. Before you start crocheting, first refer to the chart for the gauge sample. Refer to the crochet method for the pattern in the video, and crochet a gauge sample. Then, based on the measurement results, adjust your tension or change to a more suitable hook size to meet the dimensions of the gauge sample. For easier watching, I'll demonstrate using cotton yarn. The color is random. For specific yarn, color scheme, and hook size, please refer to the detail page of our product and paper instructions. First, crochet the shoulder parts on the right side. Start with a foundation chain. Make a slip knot. This starting knot doesn't count as one stitch. Gently tighten. Then, work the corresponding number of chain stitches. Check the stitch count in the chart. Note that you can keep the chain slightly loose here to make crocheting easier later on. After finishing, check the stitch count. Each chain represents 1 stitch. This completes the starting chain for the right shoulder parts. Secure with 1 chain stitch. Cut the yarn. Gently tighten. Next, crochet the left shoulder parts. I'll demonstrate using the large size as an example. For other sizes, first learn the method, then crochet according to the chart. First, start with a foundation chain. Crochet the corresponding number of chains. Once done, chain 1 as the beginning chain. Then pick up the second chain from right to left, picking up the top strand of the chain loop. Work 1 slip stitch. Continue picking up the top strand of the next chain, and work 1 slip stitch. For the remaining foundation chains, always insert the hook into the top strand of the chain loop. I won't repeat this explanation. Keep picking up the chains, and work slip stitches correspondingly into each stitch. Once you've finished the corresponding number of slip stitches, chain 2 for transition, and skip 2 stitches below. Pick up the next stitch and work 1/2 double crochet. Then chain 2 for transition. Skip 2 stitches. Pick up the stitches below, and work 2 double crochets. Next, work 1 double crochet increase, which means working 2 double crochets into the edge chain. Complete the double crochet increase, then continue crocheting the corresponding number of chains. Once completed, take out the right shoulder part, face the braids towards yourself. Then pick up the edge chains, work 1 double crochet increase, pick up the chains below. And correspondingly work 2 double crochets. Chain 2 for transition. Skip 2 stitches, pick up the next stitch and work 1/2 double crochet. Then chain 2 for transition again. Skip 2 stitches. Pick up the stitches below, and work slip stitches correspondingly. After finishing the last slip stitch, leave the rest unworked. This way, the left and right shoulder parts for the large size are crocheted and connected. The medium size is the same as the large size here. You need to skip a few stitches at the ending, but not for the small size. Everyone, refer to the chart and crochet accordingly. Don't make mistakes. Next, work row 2. Here, I will continue to demonstrate using the large size as an example. It's recommended to learn the other sizes together. Chain 2 to begin. Turn the work piece, skip 3 stitches below, pick up the next stitch, and work a slip stitch. Note that when crocheting on the wrong side of the previous row, the stitch is located at the top left. Work 1 single crochet. Continue to pick up the adjacent chain, and work 1 single crochet. Next, work a cluster of 1 double crochet, and 2 half double crochets. First, work an incomplete half double crochet, yarn over, insert into the chain, yarn over and pull through. Complete the incomplete half double crochet, then pick up the left chain, work another incomplete half double crochet. Next, work an incomplete double crochet, yarn over, insert into the chain, yarn over and pull through. Yarn over again, pull through the first 2 loops. Complete the incomplete double crochet. There are 6 loops on the hook now. Yarn over and draw through all the loops. This completes a cluster of 1 double crochet and 2 half double crochets. Next, pick up stitches to the left. Work 2 double crochets into each corresponding stitch. Chain 2 as a transition. Pick up the half double crochet stitch below in the same position. Work 1 double crochet, chain 1, 1 double crochet, chain 2 as a transition. Pick up the next 2 double crochet stitches below, and work 1 double crochet into each one in sequence. Next, work a double crochet 3 stitches together. This means picking up the 2 adjacent double crochet stitches and the chain space. Work an incomplete double crochet into each corresponding stitch for a total of 3. There are 4 loops on the hook now. Yarn over and draw through all the loops. This completes the double crochet 3 stitches together. Next, pick up the chain to the left. Work 2 half double crochets into each corresponding stitch. Chain 2 as a transition. Skip 1 stitch, pick up the next one and make 1 single crochet. Chain 1 as a transition. Skip 1 stitch, then make 1 single crochet. After that, refer to the chart and continue crocheting. Crochet until you reach the last chain stitch position. At the corresponding position, pick up the edge below and work a slip stitch. Work 1 slip stitch. Then continue to crochet the corresponding number of chain stitches. Finish the last chain stitch. Row 2 is completed. That finishes the explanation for the shoulder parts. Next, using the yarn tail from the shoulder parts, work back and forth on the body section. Here we use 3 new stitch techniques: double crochet decrease, treble crochet, and increases for double crochet and treble crochet. Some stitch techniques are used for all 3 sizes, while some are only used for 2 of the sizes. I will demonstrate and explain using the large size as an example. For the other sizes, first learn the method, then crochet according to your respective charts. Please watch the demonstration. Now let's work row 1. Make 1 chain as your beginning chain. This is the beginning chain of single crochet. Turn the work. Insert the hook into the second chain from the right. Work 1 single crochet. Chain 2 for transition. Skip 4 stitches. Insert the hook into the next chain space and work a double crochet increase. Chain 1 as a bridge. Skip 1 stitch. Insert the hook into the next chain stitch and work a double crochet increase. Chain 2 for transition. Insert the hook into the next single crochet. Work 1 double crochet. Then insert the hook into the adjacent stitch. Work a double crochet 3 stitches together. Continue to pick up the previous double crochets on the left side. Work 1 double crochet. We consider the first 2 chains to the stitches worked so far as one pattern group. I will demonstrate it again. Chain 2 for transition. Pick up the previous double crochets on the left side. Work a double crochet increase. Chain 1 as a bridge. Pick up the next DC stitch, work a double crochet increase. Chain 2 for transition, continue picking up stitches. Work into each stitch in sequence with 1 double crochet. Double crochet 3 stitches together. 1 double crochet, continue crocheting according to this pattern. Note that the last part is not a complete pattern group. Finish chaining 2. Pick up the edge chain stitch and work 1 single crochet. Row 1 is completed. Next, crochet row 2, chain 3 as beginning chains. Counts as 1 double crochet, corresponding to the edge stitch. Chain 1 for transition. Turn the work piece. Pick up the DC stitches on the left. Crochet 2 double crochets in each corresponding stitch. 3 chains as a bridge. Continue picking up the DC stitches on the left. Make 2 double crochets. 2 chains as a transition. Pick up the stitch and double crochet 3 stitches together. Two chains as a transition. We consider the first double crochet to the stitches crocheted now as one group pattern. I will demonstrate it again. Pick up the stitch to the left, make 2 double crochets. Three chains as a bridge. Continue picking up the stitch, make 2 double crochets. 2 chains as a transition. Crochet down, 1 DC, 3 DC together. Two chains as a transition. Follow this pattern for the rest. Note that the last part is not a complete group pattern. Finish the last chain. Pick up the single crochet stitch on the edge. Make 1 double crochet. Row 2 completed. We can see that the texture of row 1 on the chest piece is more distinct, while the texture of row 2 is less clear. We'll take row 1 of the chest piece as the right side of the entire fabric. Continue to crochet row 3, chain 3 as beginning chains, counting as 1 DC, corresponding to 1 stitch on the edge. Chain 1 as a bridge. Turn the work piece, pick up the stitch to the left, crochet 2 double crochets into each corresponding stitch. Pick up chain spaces and crochet 3 double crochets. Continue picking up stitches to the left, crochet 2 double crochets. Two chains as a transition. Pick up the next stitch and crochet 1 DC. 2 chains as a transition. We consider the first DC to the stitches crocheted so far as one pattern group. Follow this pattern below. Refer to the chart. Note that the last part is not a complete pattern group. After finishing the last chain, pick up the chain at the top of the turning chain from the previous row, which is the third chain counting from bottom to top, 1, 2, 3. Insert the hook into the 2 threads near the edge on top. Crochet 1 DC. Row 3 is done. Next, let's crochet row 4. Chain 3 as beginning chains. It counts as 1 DC, corresponding to the stitch at the edge. The beginning chains of 3 chains from now on all count as 1 DC. I won't repeat this. Chain 2 for transition. Turn the work piece. Now continue crocheting by referring to the chart. Crochet until the second to last double crochet. Finish the double crochet. Chain 2 for transition. Then pick up the third chain counting from bottom to top of the turning chain from the previous row. Insert the hook into the 2 strands on the side near the edge. Work 1 DC. Row 4 is done. Continue with row 5. Chain 3 as beginning chains. Turn the work piece. Then insert the hook into the edge double crochet stitch. Work 1 DC. Now continue crocheting by referring to the chart until before the last double crochet increase. At the corresponding position, pick up the top of the beginning chain. Work 1 DC 2 in 1. Row 5 is done. After that, when you reach the beginning chains of the previous row, always pick up the third chain from the bottom up. Insert the hook into the 2 strands near the edge to crochet. I won't repeat the instructions. For rows 6 and 7, no new stitch techniques are used. Please complete them by referring to the chart. After completing row 7, you can refer to the chart to check the dimensions. If the dimensions differ significantly, you need to adjust your tension or switch to a different hook size and recrochet. After finishing, crochet row 8. Chain 2 as beginning chain. Turn the work piece. Then, follow the chart and crochet until the second to last stitch. After making the double crochet, work a double crochet decrease. This stitch technique is also used for other sizes. That is, pick up the left side of the double crochet stitch and the top chain of the beginning chain, and correspondingly make 2 incomplete double crochets. At this point, there are 3 loops on your hook. Complete the double crochet decrease. Row 8 is done. For the following rows, from row 9 to the third to last row, no new stitch techniques are used. Please refer to the chart and complete them on your own. If you run out of yarn during this process, you can tie a knot to join the yarn. Here, I will demonstrate the method for joining the yarn using a sample swatch. Do this on the wrong side of the fabric, close to the work piece. Take the new yarn and tie a knot with the previous yarn tail. Leave the ends for now. This is the method for tying a knot to join the yarn. Next, please refer to the chart to complete crocheting the remaining area. After that, crochet the second to last row. Chain 4 to start. Turn the work piece. Pick up the edge double crochet stitch. Work 1 double crochet. After that, follow the chart to continue crocheting. Crochet until the last chain stitch. At the corresponding position, pick up the top of the beginning chain. Work 1 double crochet and an increase with a treble crochet. This stitch technique is also used for the small size chest piece. It means in the same stitch, first work 1 double crochet. Then work 1 treble crochet, yarn over twice. Insert into the chain stitch. Yarn over and pull through. Yarn over and draw through the first 2 loops. Repeat 3 times. Treble crochet is complete. The second to last row is done. Since we need to join a new yarn for the next row, here we secure with 1 chain stitch. Cut the yarn. Pull tight. Weave in ends on the wrong side of the fabric. Next, crochet the last row, with the right side facing you. Take the corresponding yarn. First, crochet the corresponding number of chains. Once completed, pick up the treble crochet stitch on the edge of the fabric. Crochet 1 treble crochet. Chain 2 as a bridge. In the same position, crochet 1 double crochet. Then, refer to the chart to continue crocheting. Arrive at the corresponding position. Pick up the top of the beginning chain. Work 1 double crochet. Chain 2. 1 treble crochet. Then crochet the corresponding number of chains, and don't cut the yarn when done. Then move on to the body section. This completes the last row. Up to this point, the chest section explanation is done. Next, let's explain the body part, continuing from the yarn tail of the chest piece. Continue working back and forth. The method is similar to the chest piece. Here, the large size uses a new stitch technique, half double crochet decrease. The small size uses a new stitch technique, half double crochet 3 stitches together. Please watch the demonstration. First, work row 1. Here I will continue to demonstrate using a swatch. Chain 1 as the beginning chain, turn the work piece, pick up the chain on the left, work 1 slip stitch. Now, continue crocheting by following the chart. Crochet until you reach the position before the half double crochet decrease. When you reach the corresponding position, pick up the 2 adjacent chain stitches on the left. Work an incomplete half double crochet in each one sequentially. At this point, there are 5 loops on your hook. Yarn over and draw through all the loops. The half double crochet decrease is done. After that, continue following the chart. Finish the remaining part of this row on your own. Here, I'll demonstrate the new stitch for the small size using a sample swatch. The position is arbitrary. It's half double crochet, 3 stitches together. That means you pick up the corresponding position and work 3 incomplete half double crochets. Then yarn over and pull through all the loops on the hook at once. This completes the half double crochet, 3 stitches together. For the remaining part, refer to the chart and finish it on your own. No new stitch techniques are used in the remaining rows. Just refer to the chart and complete it on your own. Once everything is done, chain 1 to secure. Then cut the yarn and weave in the ends. Up to this point, the body section explanation is finished. The back body is also fully explained. Next, let's learn the left and right front pieces, starting with the right front. It's also divided into shoulder parts, the chest piece, and the body, 3 parts in total. The method is similar to the back body. Start crocheting from the shoulder parts. We will start from foundation chain, working back and forth along the starting chain. Next, crochet the chest piece. First work evenly, then increase on the left side to form the armhole, and work evenly on the right side. Once done, continue working on the body section. You need to increase on the left side, and work evenly on the right side. When finished, cut the yarn and weave in the ends. That's it for the right front. Crochet the left front symmetrically to the right front. From now on, refer to the chart, and complete the left front on your own. So that's all for the left and right fronts. Next, let's learn the sleeves. There are 2 identical ones. They are divided into the sleeve body, the sleeve cap, and the sleeve cuff. First, crochet the sleeve body. Once done, crochet the sleeve cap on the sleeve body, and finally crochet the sleeve cuff on the other side. The sleeve body is divided into section 1 and section 2. Start with the chain ring method. First, crochet section 1 back and forth in rounds. Then, pick up the stitches on the other side, and crochet section 2 back and forth in rounds. We'll be using 2 new stitch techniques here, DC2 puff, and DC3 in 1. Let me demonstrate. First, let's crochet section 1. Start with a chain ring. First, refer to the chart and crochet the corresponding number of chain stitches. Once done, smooth out the chains. Find the position of the first chain stitch. Insert the hook into the top loop of the chain. Work 1 slip stitch. Note that this is a slip stitch joining the beginning and ending. Gently tighten. This prevents extra stitches later on, and the cast on is completed. Next, move on to the first round. Chain 3 as beginning chains. Chain 1 as a bridge. Skip 1 stitch to the left. Pick up the next chain. Work 1 double crochet. Then make 1 chain as a transition. Skip 1 stitch, pick up the next chain below. Correspondingly work 3 double crochets, with 1 chain in between as a transition. Once done, chain 1 as a transition. Skip 1 stitch, pick up the next chain below and work 1 double crochet. Next, follow the pattern of 1 chain, skipping 1 double crochet, and work until you reach the last double crochet. When you get to the corresponding position, chain 1 as a transition, then pick up the top of the beginning chain, and make a slip stitch to join. Pull tight. The first round is complete. We'll take the side with the neat texture, as the right side of the sleeve. Next, crochet round 2. Chain 3 as beginning chains, chain 2 for transition. Turn the work piece. Skip 1 chain space. Insert your hook into the next chain space, and work 1 double crochet. Insert into the double crochet stitch, and work 1 double crochet. Then continue to follow the pattern chart. Finish crocheting the last double crochet, chain 2 for transition. Pick up the top of the beginning chain. Work 1 slip stitch. Pull tight. Remember to pull tight on all slip stitches when crocheting in rounds. I won't keep repeating this. This completes round 2. Continue with round 3. Chain 3 as beginning chains. Chain 2 for transition. Turn the work piece. Pick up the stitch to the left. Work 1 double crochet in sequence. DC3 tog. 1 double crochet. Chain 2 for transition. Pick up the stitch below and work DC3 in 1, which means working 3 double crochets into the stitch. Complete the DC3 in 1, then refer to the chart to finish the remaining part on your own. No new stitch techniques are used in the following rounds, so just refer to the chart and finish it yourself. Chain 1 to secure after completion. Fasten off the yarn and weave in ends. This completes the explanation for section 2 of the sleeve body. Next, let's crochet section 2. I will continue to demonstrate using a sample swatch. First, join the yarn. Refer to the chart to find the joining position. Make a slip knot with the yarn. Hook out the yarn. Adjust the loop size. Joining the yarn is done. Chain 1 to start, turn the work piece. In the same stitch, make a single crochet. Chain 1 as a bridge. Skip 1 stitch, pick up the next chain space, make a single crochet. Chain 1 for transition. Skip 1 stitch, pick up the half loop corresponding to the next double crochet post, make a single crochet. Chain 1 for transition. Then continue to pick up the chain spaces and work single crochets, using 1 chain as a bridge in between. Crochet down to the second to last single crochet. reaching the corresponding position. To ensure the beginning chain of the next round sits between the first and last single crochets, we use one single crochet here instead of one chain, which means picking up the first single crochet stitch, make a single crochet. The first round is complete. Next, let's crochet round 2. Chain 3 as beginning chains. Chain 1 as a bridge. Turn the work piece. Pick up the chain spaces to the left. Make a double crochet. 1 chain for transition. Then continue to pick up the chain spaces and work double crochets, using 1 chain as a bridge in between. Refer to the chart and complete the remaining part of this round on your own. Continue crocheting round 3. Chain 3 as beginning chains. Chain 2 for transition. Turn the work piece, then refer to the chart and continue crocheting until you reach the beginning chain of the previous round. When you reach the corresponding position, pick up the beginning chain of the previous round and make a double crochet. 1 chain for transition. Then pick up the beginning chain of this round and make a single crochet. Round 3 is complete. Now let's crochet round 4, chain 2 as beginning chains. Turn the work piece, pick up the left chain space, make 1 double crochet. 1 chain for transition. Then make a DC2 puff stitch. That is, pick up the same chain space and make 2 incomplete double crochets. Then yarn over and pull through the 3 loops on the hook. The DC2 puff stitch is done. Chain 1 for transition. Next, continue to pick up the chain spaces between the double crochets. Crochet the corresponding number of bobble stitches. Use 1 chain for transition in between. Crochet until the last bobble stitch. After completing it, chain 1 for transition. Then pick up the left double crochet stitch and make a slip stitch. Round 4 is done. The remaining rounds don't use any new stitches. Follow the chart to complete them on your own, and do not cut the yarn after finishing. Next, crochet the sleeve cap. Up to this point, the explanation for the sleeve body section is finished. Next, crochet the sleeve cap, working back and forth from the yarn tail of the sleeve body. There are quite a few new stitches used here. Some of these stitches are used for all sizes. Also, we'll use a new technique here, carrying the yarn across. Please watch the demonstration. I'll continue to demonstrate using a sample swatch. Continuing from the sleeve body yarn, make 1 chain as your beginning chain. Turn the work. Pick up the chain space on the left. Make 1 single crochet. After that, refer to the chart and continue crocheting. Crochet until just before the single crochet decrease position. When you reach the corresponding position, work 1 single crochet decrease. This stitch is also used for other sizes. First, make an incomplete single crochet. Insert the hook into the left chain space. Yarn over and pull through. Complete the incomplete single crochet, then pick up the next single crochet stitch, and make another incomplete single crochet. At this point, there are 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over and draw through all the loops. Complete the single crochet decrease. Row 1 is done. Move on to work row 2. First, carry the yarn across. Pull a large loop. Pull the ball of yarn or fabric piece through the loop. Slightly tighten. Turn the work piece. Refer to the chart to find the insertion point. Pull the yarn through. This completes carrying the yarn across. Note that the carried yarn should be level with the fabric edge. Chain 1 as the turning chain. Make another single crochet in the same stitch. Then, refer to the chart to complete the remaining part of this row on your own. Continue crocheting row 3, first carry the yarn across. Chain 4 to start this round. Then, refer to the chart, crochet until the last DC2 puff. After finishing the bobble, work a treble crochet decrease. This stitch is also used in the medium size. Pick up the left single crochet stitch and work an incomplete treble crochet. Yarn over twice. Insert into the stitch. Yarn over and pull through. Then yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops. Repeat this 2 times. To complete one incomplete treble crochet, next, pick up the chain space between the double crochet and half double crochet, and work another incomplete treble crochet. There are 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over and draw through all the loops to complete the treble crochet decrease. Row 3 is done. For row 4, refer to the chart and complete it on your own. After that, start crocheting row 5. First, follow the chart and crochet up to the second to last stitch of the double crochet. I'll demonstrate using a sample swatch here. The position can be anywhere. Work 2 double crochets and then a cluster with 1 treble crochet. This stitch is also used in the small size. Just match the corresponding position. Work 2 incomplete double crochets in sequence, and 1 incomplete treble crochet. Yarn over and draw through all the loops on the hook. To complete the cluster of 2 double crochets and 1 treble crochet, then complete the remaining part on your own. For row 6, refer to the chart and complete it on your own. Next, start crocheting row 7. First, follow the chart and crochet up to just before the cluster of double crochet and treble crochet. I'll demonstrate using a sample swatch here. The position can be anywhere. Next, work a cluster of 1 double crochet and 1 treble crochet, which means picking up the corresponding position. Work 1 incomplete double crochet in sequence. Then work 1 incomplete treble crochet. Then yarn over and draw through all 3 loops on the hook to complete the cluster of double crochet and treble crochet. Complete the remaining part of this row on your own. For the following parts, just refer to the chart and complete them on your own. After finishing, crochet the last row. First, follow the chart and crochet up to just before the HDC2 puff stitch. I'll demonstrate here using a sample. The position is arbitrary. Next, work an HDC2 puff stitch, which means picking up the corresponding position. Work 2 incomplete half double crochets. Then yarn over and draw through all loops on the hook. To complete the HDC2 puff stitch. After that, complete the remaining part of this row on your own. Next, I'll demonstrate the new stitch technique used for the small size. I'll demonstrate here using a sample. The position is arbitrary. First, let me demonstrate cluster pattern 1, which is a DC2 puff stitch combined with 2 treble crochets, meaning you pick up the corresponding position. First, work 2 incomplete double crochets. Then work 2 incomplete treble crochets. Then yarn over and draw through the 5 loops on the hook to complete cluster pattern 1. Then, let me demonstrate cluster pattern 2, which is a DC2 puff stitch combined with a treble crochet, meaning you pick up the corresponding position. Work 2 incomplete double crochets. Then work 1 incomplete treble crochet. Yarn over and draw through the 4 loops on the hook to complete cluster pattern 2. For the remaining part, just follow your own chart and finish it yourself. Up to this point, the sleeve cap section is done. Finally, crochet the sleeve cuff. Crochet in rounds along the other side of sleeve body section 1, with the right side facing you. Take the corresponding color yarn, refer to the chart to find the insertion point, and join the yarn. Chain 3 as beginning chains. Pick up the chain space to the left. Work 1 double crochet. After that, follow the chart. Pick up stitches or chain spaces to work double crochets, and finish the rest of this round on your own. Secure with 1 chain stitch. When done, fasten off the yarn and weave in ends, then move on to round 2. I will demonstrate using the original yarn here. Note that the original yarn has long fibers, making stitches hard to see when crocheting. You can follow along to learn first before crocheting. Refer to the chart to find the insertion point and join the yarn. Chain 1 as beginning chain. This is the beginning chain of single crochet. Then take a stitch marker and mark the loop on the hook. Then work 1 single crochet in the same stitch. The stitch marker marks the first single crochet. Feel it with your hands. The stitch with 2 loops is a small dent. Then skip 1 stitch, pick up the next stitch and work 1 single crochet. If you can't distinguish the stitches at first, before working each stitch, mark the loop on the hook with a stitch marker. Then continue crocheting down by referring to the chart. Note that you can adjust the number of single crochets here. Just make sure it lays flat and looks nice. Finish the last single crochet. Find the single crochet stitch, where we placed the stitch marker. Work 1 slip stitch. Chain 1 to secure. Cut the yarn and weave in ends. Up to this point, the sleeve cuff explanation is complete. The entire sleeve explanation is also complete. Next, let's do the joining together. Divide it into joining the front and back bodies, and joining the sleeves. Let's start by joining the front and back bodies. Divide it into joining the shoulders and the body. For the shoulder joining, place the front and back bodies with right sides facing each other. Align the left and right shoulder parts with the back shoulder parts. Start from either side, pick up the chain stitches or holes, crocheting and joining as you go on the wrong side. The joining method uses single crochets and chain stitches. Here is a video demonstrating the shoulder joining. The video only demonstrates the method. You can refer to the chart for the specific number of chain stitches, or adjust according to the actual situation direction. Please watch the demonstration. Taking the right front as an example, note that left and right refer to the actual wearing direction. Place the right front and back body with right sides facing each other. With the wrong side out, you can start joining from either side. Overlap and align the shoulders. This sample is the back body. This is the right front. We start from this edge. Continue joining up to this double crochet position. This is the double crochet position on the back body. Insert the hook through several strands at the edges of both pieces. Join the yarn. Work 1 chain. Work 1 single crochet at the join. Then work 2-3 chains. I'm working 3 chains here, with a small space. Insert through several strands at the edge of the piece. Continue to work 1 single crochet. This distance is roughly the same as the chain length. Ensuring the work piece doesn't shrink after crocheting. And when you encounter carrying yarn, wrap it into the stitches. The joining is done by alternating 1 single crochet and 2-3 chains. Finish joining this edge. Fasten off the yarn when done. After the shoulders are joined, then join the front and back bodies. Place the right sides together. Align the body part, starting from one end. Pick up the gaps on the edge, crocheting and joining as you go on the wrong side. Here is a method for joining the side seams. You can learn it first, and then proceed with the joining. The joining also uses single crochets and chains. The number of chain stitches can be adjusted according to the situation. Just keep the fabric piece flat and neat while joining. Please watch the demonstration. Now I will demonstrate how to join 2 pieces using single crochets and chains. Place the 2 pieces with right sides together. Wrong side facing out. Overlap them. Insert the hook into the beginning chain at the corner positions of both pieces. Join the yarn. Chain 1 as the turning chain. Work 1 single crochet in the same stitch. Then chain for transition. The number of chains depends on the chart. Here, work 3 chains. Next, insert into the position on the left side. Note, insert through both pieces at the same time. Work a single crochet. Then chain for transition again. Then insert through both pieces at the same time. Work a single crochet. Continue with chains and single crochets. Note, keep the front and back pieces aligned, no offset. The placement of the single crochet is not fixed. As long as during the crocheting process, you keep the fabric piece flat. Continue to finish joining this edge. Fasten off the yarn when done. This way, the edge is joined. This is the effect seen from the right side. That completes the explanation for joining the front and back bodies. Next, let's join the sleeves. Join the sleeve cap to the armhole. Start from any position, crochet and join simultaneously on the wrong side. The method is the same as joining the front and back bodies. Note that the underarm joining position corresponds to the body joining position. Keep the pieces on both sides even and symmetrical. The middle part of the sleeve cap corresponds to the shoulder joining position. You can use stitch markers to mark a few points. If you don't have stitch markers, you can use safety pins or paper clips instead. As long as the joining looks neat and the overall texture is flat, it's fine. Go ahead and complete it on your own. Up to this point, the sleeve joining explanation is done. All joining steps are covered. Now let's learn adding the border. It's divided into two parts, border for the main part and border for the hems. First, pick up stitches along the front band and the neckline of the front and back bodies to crochet the border for the main part. Then crochet the edging for the hems. Let's start with adding the border for the main part. We'll be using 3 new stitch techniques here. Bobble stitch with DC3 together in 1. Front post double crochet. 1 double crochet increased to 4 stitches. Please watch the demonstration. First, work row 1. Here, I'm demonstrating with a small swatch. With the right side of the piece facing you, refer to the chart, insert the hook into the gap of the beginning chain on the right front edge, and join the yarn. Chain 1 as the turning chain. Make 2 single crochets in the same stitch. Then pick up the adjacent double crochet gap. Crochet 2 single crochets. Later, when you encounter stitches, pick up the edge gaps and crochet the corresponding number of single crochets. When you encounter chains, pick up the remaining half loops of the chains or the holes and crochet the corresponding number of single crochets. Since we need to change colors for the next row, once completed, secure with 1 chain stitch. Fasten off the yarn and weave in ends. Complete the remaining part on your own. This completes row 1. Next, work row 2. Take the corresponding color yarn. Find the first single crochet of the previous row, insert the hook and join the yarn. Chain 3 as beginning chains. Pick up the left single crochet stitch. Work 1 double crochet, then continue to pick up stitches and work double crochets accordingly. Once completed, secure with 1 chain stitch. Fasten off the yarn and weave in ends. Complete the remaining part on your own. Continue working row 3. Insert the hook into the top chain of the turning chain from the previous row and join the yarn. Chain 3 as beginning chains in the same stitch. Work 1 double crochet. Chain 1 for transition. Skip 2 stitches, pick up the next stitch. Work a bobble stitch with DC3 together in one. Right in this stitch, work 3 incomplete double crochets. Then yarn over and draw through all 4 loops on the hook. Complete the bobble stitch with DC3 together in one. Chain 1 for transition. Continue to pick up this stitch. Work another bobble stitch with DC3 together in one. Then refer to the chart and complete the remaining part of this row on your own. Next, work row 4. First, join the yarn according to the chart. Chain 3 as beginning chains. Next, pick up the post of the double crochet on the left side. Work 1 front post double crochet. Yarn over, insert into the gap on the right side of the adjacent stitch from the front. Exit from the gap on the left side. Pick up the corresponding stitch forward. Then work according to the technique for double crochet. This completes the front post double crochet. Chain 1 as a bridge. Pick up the hole between the 2 bobble stitches on the left. Work 1 bobble stitch with DC3, together in one in the same stitch. Chain 1 as a bridge. Work another bobble stitch with DC3 together in one. Chain 1 as a bridge. Pick up the double crochet stitch below and work 1 front post double crochet. Then refer to the chart to complete the rest of this row on your own. For rows 5-6, no new stitches are used. Just refer to the pattern to complete them on your own. After finishing, cut the yarn and weave in ends. After completing, crochet row 7. Join the yarn. Chain 3 as beginning chains. Then refer to the chart and crochet until the second to last single crochet. After the single crochet, work 1 double crochet increase to 4 stitches downward, which means picking up the edge double crochet stitch. Work 4 double crochets. Complete the double crochet increase to 4 stitches. Row 7 is done. For row 8, continue crocheting with the yarn from row 7. Chain 1 as beginning chain, turn the work piece, then complete the remaining part on your own. After it's done, crochet row 9. First join the yarn. Chain 1 as beginning chain. Take a stitch marker. Place it on the loop on the hook. Then pick up the same stitch and make 1 single crochet. The stitch marker marks the first single crochet stitch. Continue to pick up the next space, and work 1 single crochet. Next, continue to refer to the chart, pick up the chain spaces and crochet single crochets. Complete the rest of this row on your own. Place a stitch marker on the last stitch. If you have plenty of stitch markers at home, you can also place a marker every 10 stitches to mark the stitches in this row. Also, you can adjust the number of single crochets as needed. Just make sure the fabric piece looks flat and neat. Next, let's crochet the last row. Chain 3 as beginning chain. Turn the work piece. Work a double crochet into the stitch to the left. First, let's find the stitch position here. The stitch with a stitch marker and a small hole you can feel is the single crochet stitch on the edge. Skip it. Feel for the next small hole. Make 1 double crochet. Continue to feel for the next small hole, and make 1 double crochet. Then, refer to the chart and complete the rest of this row on your own. Since there are many stitches in the previous row, you can check the marker spot of the previous row while crocheting. Check the number of stitches and position of the current row to avoid missing any stitches. Once done, cut the yarn and weave in ends. If you really can't find the stitches, you can also refer to the stitch marker position marked in the previous row, combined with the number of stitches in the current row. Insert the hook where it's easy to insert, and crochet near the edge of the fabric. This completes the explanation for crocheting the border on the main part. Next, let's crochet the edging for the hem. Find the right front. Join the yarn into the gap of the single crochet on the third row from the end of the edging. Then pick up the edge gaps or stitches and work single crochets. Note that you can adjust the number of single crochets yourself. Just make sure the hem is flat and looks good. Everyone, please complete this part on your own. Cut the yarn when done. Weave the extra yarn tails into the fabric. This completes the explanation for the entire edging. Finally, let's crochet the decorative cord. First, leave a yarn tail about 3 times the required length of the decorative cord, approximately 2.5 m. Then crochet chain stitches using the yarn over method. Here is a method for crocheting chain stitches with yarn over. Please watch the demonstration. Now let's demonstrate how to crochet chain stitches with yarn over. Leave a yarn tail about 3 times the length of the cord needed at the front. Hold the yarn with left hand. The yarn tail is underneath. First, make a slip knot. Then wrap the yarn from front to back on the hook. Yarn over. Pull the yarn through the wrapped yarn and the loop. The first stitch is done. Wrap the yarn tail from front to back on the hook. Continue crocheting. Yarn over. Pull through. Repeat yarn over crocheting. When it reaches the desired length, leave yarn tails. Cut the yarn. If you need to sew, leave the yarn tail a bit longer. After finishing, sew pearls on both ends of the decorative cord. Here is the specific sewing method. You can sew it according to your preference, as long as it is secure and looks good. This decorative cord is done. Then find row 2 of sleeve body area 2. Alternately insert the decorative cord into the chain spaces. You can adjust the number of spaces in between according to your preference. Finally, tie a bow. The decoration is attached. Make and attach the other decorative cord in the same way. Complete it on your own. Up to this point, the decoration explanation is complete. The entire cardigan explanation is also complete. If you have any unclear parts while crocheting, don't hesitate to join our Facebook group to get supports. Susan's Family, supporting your handwork experience, sharing the joy of life. Thank you for watching.